Hello! Alright, it's me. Welcome back to another video. My name is Albin, and today, surprise, surprise, we're back in iRacing and on this beautiful new wheel and pedals. Yes, so today this is going to be my first online iRace with the new Fanatec gear. I have a video coming out on this very soon. So yeah, without further ado, let's take this wheel and hop right into it. Okay, so here we are into qualifying. This was my second lap, or no, my first lap I think, and it was decent, going a little bit wide into Abbey there, and then into my probably the weakest section of the track, and just trying to stay as smooth as possible. I hadn't done any practice. I hadn't driven in iRacing for about a week probably, so a bit rusty, bit off the pace I thought, but we'll see how that goes. Currently sitting P5 through Brooklands. Probably could have gone a lot faster through there, and then sticking right onto the inside of the corner through Luffield. Decent exit there actually, and then coming down the old start finish straight, trying to get sucked in by the curb a bit there, trying to stay away but not really managing to. Through Cops, could have gone a bit wider there, probably taken better advantage of track limits. Heading into Maggots, nice line, too big of a lift there, don't really need to lift at all. And through Beckett's in fourth gear. You can do third if you've had a bad run through, but I had a good one, so didn't need to. Onto the hanger straight now, and way off the racing lines. I had to move back a bit there. Probably didn't cost me much time, but you know, never helps. To hit alright through Stowe. This lap was sort of alright, as you can probably see. There was nothing that special about it, but it wasn't slow. Heading through Club now, and let's see how that was. Going to be good enough for fourth, so actually pretty happy with that. Sitting on the grid now, yeah, pretty happy with fourth. Like I said, hadn't driven for about a week using a new wheel and pedals, so yeah, I think that was decent enough. And only my third race I think at Silverstone, so getting ready for the lights to go out. Into first gear, they're on, and we're away. Really bad start, honestly. Oh yeah, bad start compared to everyone around me. As you can see, just oof. Losing one position straight away. Gonna try and sneak down the inside, and then see if I make a move into Village. Nope, I'm actually gonna lose 1, 2, 3 maybe position. Someone spun. Gonna then make up a position, lose it, lose 2. Absolute chaos on the first lap here. It's a very wide track, and these cars are quite thin, quite narrow, which means you can go like 5 wide in some places, and it's just crazy. Very easy to get punted, but also quite exciting. Number 7's going to try and get back past. Going to say absolutely not, mate. Stay behind. He's going to lose 1 more place. And now we're going to set our sights to that number 10 car just in front. So looks like we've got the run on him down towards Cops. Going to move right. It's wheel to wheel. I'm getting Hamilton and Verstappen vibes here. He's going to back out, and we're going to take the corner just a tiny bit too wide, which is going to give him the run back on us coming down towards Maggots. And I've got no option but to sort of leave him the space here. Braking as late as possible, but that hasn't helped, and then it's given me too much speed towards Beckett, so we've lost another position to that number 2 car. So now, yeah, sort of just lost a place from trying to gain one, which I guess It's pretty easy to do in a race start in these cars because they race so close. You know, if you make just a small mistake lap 1, everyone goes past. It's like karting. So there's a big mistake from the car just ahead. He's spun, and then we're going to have a go now on the number 2, getting quite aggressively defending there. And that marks the end of lap 1. So now pretty much just thinking, okay, gonna have to overtake him later on, so just gonna settle down, follow him, try and create a gap to the cars behind, and then overtake him a bit later on in the race, which a bit of a dull strategy, but to be fair, the gap to first, this guy in front is second, gap to first is pretty huge already, and you may have realised a crash in the background of the replay going through maggots. That was what that was. So lots of carnage on lap 1. Let's see the suspension view of that. Looks like he just tried to go for the gap. Red car and black car didn't see. It's come across. Oof. Well, we didn't have a crash at Cops, but someone did. Someone had to. Alright, so back where we were, actually on lap 9, sorry. It's very, very much not where we were. And the car we were following has spun, which is going to allow us to just slip through. There we go. So plan there has gone to perfection, really. Waited 9 laps. We skipped a lot of action. Well, didn't skip much action at all. There was nothing. Very tactical race. And so yeah, that was pretty much all that happened from lap 1 to here. And now it's going to get very action-packed, very tense once again. So into maggots, he's very, very hot on my heels. Somehow only on 3x. That's pretty much the only off-track I've had since lap 1. Then he's going to go for a move up the inside. He's not going to make it, and through Chapel I'm still going to have the lead onto the hanger straight, trying to break the toe towards Stowe. That rhymes. Toad, Stowe. Okay, so he's going to now look for a move. I'm going to brake later, say no, you're not having that one, into Stowe. Okay, and now he's going to go a bit deep, and we're going to see that later on, him trying to carry a little bit too much speed into the sort of club corner complex. And so on to the final lap now, and yeah, not expecting to be here this time last lap. Second place, pretty good. I'd be absolutely over the moon with this result, and I'm gonna just now try and keep him behind me. 1.5 seconds is the gap, but I'm quite certain in just a few corners that is absolutely not going to be the case. Alright, good through the loop there, very easy to spin out through Aintree, and now on to the Wellington straight. Gap already decreased, probably to under a second. Yeah, probably about or just under a second. Alright, through Brooklands, right onto spin. That's another really easy place. And then through Lovefield, once again, bit close to the inside of the corner, definitely losing out on some speed. Alright, and I can see him getting bigger in my mirrors, so I think he's getting closer and closer. Going to be a very decisive corner then, Cops. Up here, we're going to have to carry as much speed as possible, slow down a bit much, understeering, and not bad, but he's gone a bit wide, and that's going to allow him to carry all of the speed now towards Maggots and Beckett, and then onto the hanger straight, and possibly could make a move into Stowe. You can see how much space he's gained on us. Going a bit wide once again, and he's lost some time, pretty much the first time on the lap. Once again trying to break the toe towards Stowe, and gonna try and outbrake him once again to keep me in front. Done, easy. Too big of a gap for a move there, and it's looking better and better. He's gonna go wide again, carry even more speed. I'm gonna go defensive for now, and he's gonna brake late again. Tries to carry a bit too much speed here, and he's not broken, and there's contact right at the end of the race. He has managed to keep it on track, keep it pointing forwards, and that's going to be second place for us and third for him, right at the end of the race. Ooh. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that race as much as I did, filming it and commentating over it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye bye.